What's up everyone, my name is Will from Ghost Hack, and today is your lucky day because Ghost Hack has just released a new free MIDI pack. Yes, it is free. There's a link to download in the top of the description. It is free of charge, it is royalty free, it is basically every version of free that you can think of. And today I'm going to go through, the pack, go through some examples of this, small free MIDI pack and show you how to properly use these MIDI files. Alright, so how this MIDI pack is organized is you just have one big MIDI pack right here, and we have the MIDI files for a bunch of Arps, basslines, chords, and melodies all in one folder. But all of these, basslines, Arps, chords, and melodies fit together in certain ways. So let's take the chords for, let's go E3 right here, and we can drop them right on this, we'll just use this second piano right here, and then we can hit accept, and now we have some chords. This is in 130 BPM. And now we can go pick up the melody for this, melody E3, and drop that right on this top piano. And now we have a melody that kind of goes with the chords. And then we can do the same here, like let's add the bass line to this. This is E3, drop that in right here. And now this sounds pretty good as far as we have the chords, we have the melody, and we have a low bass line. Now, if you want to add an ARP to this, you definitely can. We have the ARPs right here. And now in just piano, the ARPs will sound pretty crazy. Like there's a lot going on with these ARPs, and it will make a just a piano sound very muddy. Like there's just too much going on right there if you're just doing piano, but this can work very well if you are using other instruments as well. So let me just create a version of this melody real quick where I have these instruments replaced with some other things. So here's what it would sound like with these instruments. Let's try another one. Let's go to the key of F. Here are some F3 chords. These are a little offbeat, so you might have to enable the metronome. It's also very fast, so how about we slow it down a little bit, maybe to 128. All right, let's find the melody and see how well these work together. I like the rhythm going on in here. It kind of blends together pretty cool. And let's take the F3 bass line. And the ARP. The ARP again is going to make it pretty messy, but we can just give it a listen before we change instruments. Yeah, that's way too messy with the ARP, but we can change them up and see how it works. So here's the melody after some new instruments. All right, so here's the next set. This is F sharp 2. Let's throw in the chords. There we go. All right, and let's find the melody for this one. All right, so we have some harmonies in the melody here that you can hear probably a little better without the chords. So that's pretty cool. Let's throw in this bass line. The kind of hopping, bouncing bass line I think works out pretty well with the smoothness of the lead in the chords. So now the ARP. Let's take it. Pretty chaotic, but I think these go with the chords a little better than anything else. So that's kind of a cool way of doing things. Let's do what we did for the other three and throw some instruments in it. And here it is with some orchestral instruments. Cut me some slack on the trumpet plugin. This was just a free plugin that I had in my library. Sound isn't great, but on to the next set of MIDIs. Let's take melody G3 here, drop that in. Let's see what this sounds like. Sounds promising. Let's grab the chords. And the thing that I like most about this is the chords and the melody have a lot of significant gaps in them. And I think that the chords and the melody, even though they sound good individually, sound much, much better when they're put together because it's like a puzzle piece. They both kind of fill in the gaps in either MIDI file, and I think it sounds very good. I think it all matches up really well. And now we can take the bass line right here. And now for the ARP, let's make it a little crazy in here. Yeah, that's way too fast, but it is definitely a good thing to have. Now, for the last time, let's switch instruments. And now, this is what it sounds like. And even though the ARP here is not very prominent, you can definitely hear the difference in the rhythm and the energy of the, melodies when I take it off. It no longer has that fast sort of pluck behind it. Which I rather like. It kind of keeps the energy throughout the melody, like I said before. Wonder what would happen if I did this. Ooh. That actually sounds pretty dope. Alright, and that wraps up today's video. Do not forget to follow the link in the description. It will bring you to a page where you can enter your email and it will send you a link to this free MIDI pack. Check it out. There's a bunch of cool stuff in here. Even if you don't use it, it's really nice to have MIDI packs because there's so much inspiration packed in, every single MIDI file. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Happy producing.